It's important to remember Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. There's no changing in God. You and I, there is changing. There's a very fluid situation, life on this side of eternity. And the challenge, and you can see it in a time like this, and as all challenges eventually end up in the interior life, the God within, where you are relating to God or failing to relating to God. It's all that which builds up character. And in these times when we are being asked to do things that are very unfamiliar and uncomfortable, like spending more time in solitary situations, a feeling of powerlessness, all that can be a time of growth in the Lord because it forces us interiorly. These are common themes, of course, whether there's a health crisis, a war. Obviously, this is not the first time in the history of the universe of such a affliction. But self-denial, discipline, frustration, these are the common tools of building up the spiritual life, to gaining knowledge of self and knowledge of God and figuring out who's who. I often say the more you know about God, the more you know about yourself. The more you know about yourself, the more you know about God. The other night, Sunday night, I was watching, they had on Fox News kind of like a history of pandemics. And I remembered quite a few of them, but it was something in 1918, that famous Spanish flu, right at the conclusion of World War II, where so many millions were killed. There were between 50 and 100 million people who died from that flu. This doesn't necessarily make this situation any easier for us, but it does put it in context. Every day, 157,000 people just about die. Every day. There's funerals all over the world. And it brings us back once again, to the basic Christian theme that this is not our final place. This is not heaven. We are pilgrims that are on the way. In times when times are good, people like say, well, when your number's up, your number's up. Well, that's easy to sprout. Except, of course, when your number appears to be up. With God's grace, we can be a person who is stable in faith and hope. Now, faith and hope doesn't mean things are good. It just means faith and hope. I suppose the high point, the person Mary at the foot of the cross, is filled with faith and hope while she is in deep sorrow. God promises to be with us, that's all, to be with us. You know, there's a famous saying that sports doesn't build character as much as it reveals what kind of character you have. And this is a challenge to everybody. But in ourselves, we are not the enemy. If you find that this has been a rough time or you're anxious, that's okay. You're not the enemy. But it is a time to grow and learn. Many people never quite conquer how to stay silent, whether it's through meditation or through a yoga or listening to good music or paint. The human person has to learn to quiet self. Without that quiet, there's always an agitation, and from that agitation, the demonic knows how to manipulate.